Hi everyone, I'm Rose, an occupational therapist student from the University of Findlay. Today I'm going to be talking to you about kindergarten readiness, and this will actually be a series that I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to be talking to you about today is gross motor skills. So spring can be an overwhelming time for parents and children as the children are transitioning from preschool to kindergarten. So with kindergarten, we all know that it comes with increasing academic expectation and other expectations as well. So some of the skills that you need to be successful in school includes gross motor skills, direction following skills, pre-writing skills, visual motor expectations, and activities of daily living. All of these will be addressed in my series over time. But kindergarten readiness is important because if your child has the basic skills developed already when they enter kindergarten, the teacher is able to farther develop their skills and knowledge, and your child is more likely to be successful, which we all want for our children. So gross motor skills are large body movements for physical skills. So this includes upper arms and legs as well, and then it involves our core strength as well. So this includes walking, running, skipping, and gross motor skills are important because they enable ourselves and our children to complete daily activities. These include playing on the playground with their peers, dressing ourselves, maintaining an upright seated position, which allows them to be able to attend and pay attention in class. So it also allows for handwriting skills as well. So some of the things that we are looking for in kindergarten as an occupational therapist, we would like to see them to be able to maintain an uprighted seated position for an extended amount of time. That way they're able to pay attention to the teacher. Another one is skipping coordination. And then another is kicking towards a target, such as a goal. Another expectation is to be able to balance on one foot for about 10 seconds, and then able to throw and catch similar to their peers, which I will explain a little bit later as well. Hopping and jumping with good coordination, all which we need to be able to be successful in the classroom as well as in daily activities and at the playground with their peers. As I said before, that catching and throwing a ball is a great way to increase your child's gross motor skills as well. So we want to start with a soft, larger ball first and close to your child so that they can develop the skill, and then as they master that skill, you can take a step back and throw the large ball again and see if they can catch it until they are unable to catch it, and then practice at that distance. And then once they are able to catch the large ball at a pretty good distance, you can transfer to a smaller ball, which will be a little bit more challenging and require a little bit more skills for the child. Okay, and behind me we have an obstacle course, which is another great way to increase your child's development of gross motor skills. And so the first thing that we have is jumping jacks, 5 jumping jacks. So when we start jumping jacks, we want to make sure our child is doing it right. So some children will just go up like this, and we want to make sure they're getting the full range of motion to get the most benefit out of the jumping jacks. So we want to tell our child to make an X and then come back down as an I. So we want to go all the way up, out with our legs, and then back down to an I. So, and then we want to make fluid movements with our arms and legs. And then the next part of our obstacle course we have for our children is skipping. So with skipping, we're also looking for coordination and fluid movements. So we want our child to be able to balance while they're skipping and look like they're using coordinated movements. And this will also increase gross motor skills as well. So we want to make sure that we're having them lift their leg up to 90 and then back down and up with the other leg. And then the next part of our obstacle course course is crab walking. So crab walking is a great way to increase upper body strength and endurance and core strength as well, which will help with the child to be able to keep an upright seated position during class using their core muscles. So when we're having our child do this, I like to say, make sure you're squeezing your tummy muscles so they can get the most benefit out of the exercise. So we're lifting up and squeezing our tummy muscles. And then the next part of our obstacle course is a hopscotch, which is great for coordination and balance, and it will also increase lower body strength as well. So we're looking for coordination and balance with that as well. And then the next part of our obstacle course is to stand on one leg, which was a part of the expectation for kindergarten. So when we're doing this, we want to start out with a few seconds and then gradually increase it as our child gets better. And we can tell them to focus on one spot. That way they have better balance. And we're not looking for them to be swaying up top. We're trying to engage their core in this as well. Okay. So some of the activities that I didn't show you include Simon Says, which will increase body awareness for your child. So if you tell your child to Simon Says, close your eyes and touch your nose, if they are able to do that, they have good body awareness and know where their body is in space. Another one is wheelbarrow walking, which is great for upper body strength and pre-riding skills it will assist with, because if your upper arm is strengthened, then it allows for fine motor skills. So there are also other animal walks, which will increase upper body strength and postural control as well. So I demonstrated crab walking. The other ones are bear walking and duck walking. So as I mentioned before, throwing and catching a ball. And then after that, you can gradually make it harder by throwing it outside the center to the left or to the right. And then I demonstrated jumping jacks, which are great obstacle courses. And then Twister is a great board game that you can do. It will increase endurance as they have to hold that position that they're in. Just taking your child out to the playground is another great option. And to the swing, which will increase body planning and motor planning, which will increase coordination. Swimming is another great one. It will increase strength throughout the whole entire body and also endurance. So if your child is demonstrating poor coordination or gets tired quickly, such as limited endurance, avoids physical activity, cannot maintain an uprighted seated position, or lacks fluid movements, then it is recommended that you practice these gross motor skills that I have demonstrated and listed. And then also if they're having a lot of coordination issues and limited gross motor skills, then it is recommended to have a consultation with an occupational therapist. All right, thanks everyone.